What's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. First, let me say Happy Independence Day, Happy 4th to everybody. Got my flag behind me as I stand in front of my flag. Let me move over. Get comfy. It was kind of rushed. I took a nap and I woke up. It was after 8. I was like, oh shit. So, let me get a comments. Mr. Lee, what's up? Hey, Karen. Kelly, good to see you. Hey, Drake. Where you been, Drake? It's been a while. Northwoods Cryptids, what's up, buddy? Elton, good to see you. Small crowd tonight. Hopefully everybody's out watching fireworks. I might take you outside and show you the fireworks that are going on around the lake. Oh, and about that lake, it's Lake Eustis. I said Lake Dora on my fireworks short. I felt stupid. I work on Lake Dora. Scroll down. Hey, Pammy, happy 4th. Bob Van Bjorn, what's up? Hey, Danny, good to see you. Oh, right on. Yeah, I was just, it's so hot down here, guys. I mean, if you live in Florida or in Texas or anywhere in the South right now, yeah, hot it is. We were going to go down to the marina and sit on the boat and watch the fireworks there, but my dogs, no, they won't do it. You can hear them. Sorry if it gets too loud, but yeah, my dogs they're thunder shy, gun shy, fireworks shy. They're, said to Stevie earlier, I said if they were hunting dogs, they'd be fine, because hunting dogs are, they're not gun shy. Look shiny, jeez. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, that's better. NAC, enjoy the show, the fireworks show. No hard feelings, don't worry, I don't care. I do, but I'd rather see you guys out enjoying the show, the fireworks displays. Hi, to Bustamante. How are you, hon? Hey, Brandy. What else? Oh, yeah. Alan says there are fireworks every night at the theme parks in Orlando all year long. Well, yeah, when I was staying with Stevie in Longwood, we could hear them every night. That's how close we were. But they were kind of distant, so it didn't really mess with the dogs. But here, it's so random. It's right on top of us. Staying with the dogs. It's all right. I tried taking Maya out the other day when that display was going on behind the house. She wouldn't go out the door. I wanted her to see what was making the noise, I think that just made it worse. If you said Northwoods Cryptid says if I was going to watch fireworks tonight, I would be on the roof at work. That's like when I was up in Jersey. I used to work for a local hospital, and that hospital was like 6 stories. No, 7 or 8. I think. Anyway, we used to go up and watch fireworks on the roof up there. That was cool. Yeah, as a kid growing up on the Jersey Shore, I grew up in a shore community, so we had our own fireworks display every year. And I remember we'd sit on the beach and we'd watch the fireworks displays, but you would get these ashes from the fireworks that would fall out of the sky, and we'd run over and try to catch them. Yeah, I remember some really good displays when I was a kid. There's some amazing displays going on around here. So probably gonna check in the time. See, it's getting dark, so maybe we'll go outside. I don't know how well you'd see them. Lisa Marie, how are you? Gary Spikes, great to see you. Eyes in the Woods. Eyes is watching fireworks. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the fourth. I'm looking forward to enjoying the fifth, where it's quieter. Yeah, and it's weird down here in Florida because the fireworks are legal, so everybody shoots them off. It's like sounds like a war zone. I had to, in Jersey growing up, I had to hope that the guy around the block was selling them out of his trunk, if I wanted to get fireworks. And he usually was. Excuse me. And I'd get, usually I like firecrackers because I like to blow shit up. I did a lot of models when I was a kid. So eventually those got blown up. I keep them around for a couple of years. But I was a kid. So yeah, guys, let me I'm running late, so I haven't even loaded up anything. Let me copy the link. All right. Let me post the link. All right, so the link is in chat if anybody wants to pop on tonight. Again, I'm on my phone again because we were supposed to get cable today and they didn't. They postponed until tomorrow. I believe they did it. So I'll have it for Thursday, I hope. I don't know where I'm looking. The camera is on this thing. It's right dead center. All right. This looks weird. Rob S., how are you? Sure, I missed a few. Apologize. Stevie, you're too quiet. Say hi. Say happy 4th. Say something. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm
in chat.
It's funny because I see you there, but I ignore you there. I mean, I just look over you. Mike Moore, how's it going? It's not, I'm not doing it like. Oh, Stevie B's in chat. What's up, Stevie B? I feel like I'm right on top of the damn camera. Yeah, I'm wearing a United States Navy shirt. It's the only patriotic thing I own besides the flag behind me. Yeah, and I joined the Navy back in '86 and didn't even get through boot camp. And found out that I have scoliosis, so I didn't even get through boot camp. But I tried, get credit for that. But I'll never say I was in the Navy. I'll say, oh yeah, I tried. What's up, Caucasian? Wrong branch needs to be Army. I got Army sitting in front of me.
That's what I wrote.
Hoorah. Yeah, Stevie did what? 8? Almost 8 years in the Army? That's a long time. Uncle Sam. I probably would have done like 6.
I should have stayed.
Why?
Because I would have been able to retire when I was 35. 35 would have been 20 years. I joined when I was 17. I should have stayed.
Rob S says, load of shit here on Long Island, every block setting off bombs. They're setting bombs off. Yeah, thank you for all the veterans here. I know it's not Memorial Day, but it's Independence Day, and we wouldn't have this independence, back then if it wasn't for the men and women who were willing to fight for what they believed in and their country. And here we are today celebrating. Where we at? 227 years, something like that. No, 47. We're up there now. I remember 76. The bicentennial. So what's 76? It's 30. It's almost 250 years almost. 247. Trying to do math in my head. I ran out of toes. Elton said, my brother called me from boot camp and said, whatever dad tells you is a lie. Don't join. My dad was a master sergeant. That's funny. My dad was in the Navy. He was, but he was a career police officer. Afterwards, it was, he has. I don't know where they are now. My sister has them. There's a bunch of photographs from back then when he was in the Navy, all black and white. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was all excited. I was going to broadcast from the boat, and I forgot about the dogs. I was like, oh shit, I can't go down there because I saw where they set up they put these big ass buoys out for where they're going to put the barge for the fireworks, and that was right next to the marina. There's no way those dogs would have tolerated 5 minutes of it. Yeah, it's funny, Mr. Lee. You remember it's Independence Day. You remember who we were independent from, right? uh, Gilbert Berger, how are you? Good to see you. Bobby Ounce, what's up? Bobby, you gotta get in touch, email me or something. I know you're not that far from us. I'll have to hook up sometime. Stevie and I and you. Oh yeah, you guys text. That's right. I gotta keep up with that. This thing is scrolling. Can't keep up. With the phone, it stalls and it only goes so far and says more messages. So Gilbert, I'm great, man. Stevie's doing good. Things are good. It's just too damn hot. It's my biggest complaint. 'Cause it's just hot. I spent 8 hours on the dock today, and it's brutal.
For you.
Huh?
For you.
It's not like I'm out on a boat.
But still, you're by the water.
It feels like it though.
Yeah.
This whole marina floats. They're floating docks, but they're huge. And until you get out onto the last dock, the main one that goes all the way across, the whole marina, you don't realize it floats. Because then boats go by and you just see this big wave go down the dock. You're like, oh shit. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is worse when it's humid. I got used to the Arizona heat, which was dry. But this, with the humidity, it adds a shit factor. It's you're it's like walking through pea soup. It's oppressive. I mean, I was here for the summer like 2 years ago, and I remember it being this hot. No, I don't remember it being this hot. The real Paulie T. What's up, Paulie? That's the other thing is staying hydrated. Yeah, it's almost impossible. Past couple nights, I've got cramps in my legs, and weird one, 2 nights in a row. I get this cramp in my left shin, I would say, but it feels like somebody is grabbing my ankle. That's how the cramp feels. It's bizarre. Never felt anything like that before. So maybe this place is haunted. I don't know. Weird shit doesn't happen around here all of a sudden. Things fall over. One cabinet opened on Stevie one day. It's just picture came off the wall. Yeah, you were in the bedroom and that fell out.
Yeah.
This thing fell off the wall in the hallway.
I popped my head out of the room to look.
Yeah, that was weird. What else? I mean, it doesn't bother me. I just want more evidence, I want to be more convinced that, that something is present, and we'll take it from there. Hey, Sharon. Oh, right on. Sharon said my granddad in the UK was in the Navy, and he met the king when he went on parade once. That's awesome. That's royalty. Yeah, no, you have royalty and monarchies and shit. We have politicians. Which is just terrible. Oh, but Trump wasn't a politician. He was a businessman. That's right. See how that went. I thought it was good, but we'll see. Now, DeSantis is running. Crazy. I don't follow, and I can sit here and poke fun and jabs and shit, but I don't get politically involved. I don't care. Like, no, enough to get involved. I'm sure I will, probably, a year or two. I've just never been that way. I've never been into politics. I couldn't tell you what side represents what. And, just couldn't do it. My dad, on the other hand, was always politically charged. Him and his buddies, but I never got into it. So I can't complain because I didn't contribute, you know. At least my way of thinking, because I've never voted in my life. Yeah, there's a few of us out there. So I can contribute. I don't get to complain. There. That's my rant. So yeah, guys, the somewhere the link is out there in chat. Let me see if it'll pop up again.
There it is. It's like a freaking war zone in the middle of my dog won't go outside.
Yeah, mine won't either, Jay. Jay is just, we're probably listening to the same fireworks.
Probably. Right.
Jay's like 4 miles away from us, if that. So chances are we're hearing some of the same fireworks. Yeah, it is weird. First time I heard, and I think I was here. Yeah, it was 4th of July that when I was down in Cape Coral, and I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" You know, I tried filming it, and but it was just everywhere. It was crazy. Everybody had fireworks, and it's not like bottle rockets. It's like mortars, and you know, heavy duty shit.
Like bazookas earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that was bizarre.
Right.
Some went off to our, like if you face the lake, to our left, but it carried this
Echo.
Yeah, it was an echo that
Bounced off the lake.
but it didn't.
I know.
It was a weird sound. It wasn't like an echo. It was an like a. Almost sounded like a. I almost want to say jet engine or some weird, like mechanical.
It was vibrational.
It was bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
The one person I was going to vote for was Ross Perot. Flyby Stu, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Karen says it's going to be different this year living in this 20-foot RV thing. Yeah, it has its challenges, I'm sure, you know. Storage for one. Now, if you go small, you go tiny, you gotta. If you're downsizing from, say, an apartment or a house, you gotta lose a lot of shit. And it's shit usually that we can afford to lose. You know, there's just crap that we accumulate. And in the end, some of it you need, some of it, like, there'll be instances where you're like, shit, I wish I had that saw I had or some, you know, whatever. But I mean, we just moved in here and I don't have a lot of shit, but I still feel like I have too much shit. You know? But most of my shit is fishing gear, clothes, some tools. I think that's about it. Fishing gear, tools, clothes. Yeah. Just trying to think where we had to find storage for. Since we're in a trailer, you kind of got to get creative. Like I'm finding, you know, things under the couch. Not garbage or anything. Like the one couch that's behind me, there was a. I pulled it out to get behind it for something and pushed it back. But when I pushed it back, out rolled this pad, like a egg crate pad. it's a mattress topper, and I guess it's for the pull-out couch. That pull-out couch is pretty cool. you you open it up, and then you turn it on, and there's a mattress, and then there's an air mattress built in on top of it. And it's pretty cool. So that thing I found under the couch was is a mattress topper for that. Yeah, so it's not your normal. I mean, I slept as on a pull out when I was a kid, and they suck. Everybody who has a pull out,
That metal bar in the middle.
yes, that metal bar in the middle. Fuck pull out couches. But that one, I was like, oh shit. I blew it up. I laid on it, and I was like, oh, there's no metal bar in the middle. Oh, nice. Danny says it went from 95 to 72 in 5 minutes.
Oh.
Must have rained. We were supposed to get rain. Actually, I didn't check the radar. It rained last night so much that all the weeds, a lot of the lily pads and stuff. Yeah, we're on a lake, but there was a current last night, and the shit was getting pushed away. And then when it stopped, a lot of it kind of creeped back, and I was like, "What? This shit doesn't swim. What the hell? Like, where'd it come from? It went that way. How's it back?" But my point was that it cooled off. My Florida room, yeah, easy, 105, 110 degrees in there. Not right this minute, but it's probably 100. Like I can cool, I'll be able to cool the house, but how the hell do I cool that room? You can't use it in the summer without air conditioning. So we just pass through it.
Never been able to use it.
And it's a great little room, you know. So I mean, I have to get I don't want to.
Horrible.
Portable air conditioners are expensive.
Yeah, really. Not lately.
Although I can get creative, I'll figure it out. So yeah, guys, I don't think I left anybody backstage, so the link is in chat if anybody wants to pop on. Save us all from my ramblings on this July 4th Independence Day show.
Totally, we have several things.
Mr. Lee, yeah, we do. We have 1, 2. We're gonna bring the other one inside.
No, that one's staying out there.
No, I want to use it in here. You can move it anytime you want, but bring it inside.
Go in there to do laundry.
Yeah, it's been hot.
Sun doesn't come in there. Randy said, "Can you hang blackout curtains?" It doesn't really shine. Yeah.
And what's weird is this whole place is white. It's a 1970 trailer, and it's painted white. Everything is white. The awnings, everything is white. So you would think it would deflect, except this white. This white absorbs. Yeah, but for that room, I mean, at 8 o'clock in the morning, as soon as that sun is up, that room gets hot. And it's funny, when they built it, they put a heater in it.
Yeah.
For the snowbirds because they come down during the winter. And yeah. Well, apparently you got a good air conditioner. Karen said I put mine on for like 5 minutes and it's freezing. I have to turn it off. Well, no, a camper, a 20-foot trailer. Yeah, this is, I don't even know how big this is. It's over 12 feet wide and 40 feet. 40, I don't know. But the central air isn't working right now. I have to have it looked at. So I have an 8,000 BTU unit right here in the kitchen, living room area. And it's not enough to do the bedroom. So we're supposed to get another one. And yeah, for 3 days we've been trying to do this. And tomorrow's another day. But I don't know. I'm hoping that the 5,000 BTU unit is physically smaller than this 8,000 because otherwise it won't fit the window. The windows in that bedroom are long and narrow, lengthwise, horizontally. So it's limited space to put in an air conditioner. If I put in the air conditioner, then I got to put wood on each side of it to close it. And that's no big deal. But that's so much fits. Otherwise, I'll be cutting a hole in a wall somewhere. Smack it through the wall.
Patrick looked on that. It only grabs it so much. That's how hot it is.
Yeah. I have a box fan for that. I even behind me, you see the flag, but that flag is over from what I put up a tarp. I blocked off the living room because it's just too much to try to cool off. So on the other side of the tarp, it's warmer. But then we put the fan in the bedroom doorway because it's a one bedroom and it's straight down the hall, and it just doesn't do what I was hoping it would do. I think with the other air conditioner, it should be fine. Anyway, that's about my problems. Another double wide, just one with wider doorways and handicap accessible shower and stuff. Yeah, it is time consuming, Karen. I mean, like this, this whole process of getting this, it was sudden. It wasn't something I had planned. It just kind of happened. And um, it took longer for the get park approval because they were having management issues. But from start to finish, it might have been a month, and it should have only been a week. Yeah, it's supposed to only be a week. Jamie Cotterill, how are you? Welcome. Oh, there's fires up there.
Danny's backstage.
Oh, is he? I don't see anybody.
He says, "How long are you gonna leave that ghost backstage?"
Yeah, but I don't see. No, there's nobody back there. Yeah. I copied it. Let's do it again. I didn't think I would have to copy it every time. All right, let me post this link. It's the second time I didn't copy it. There we go. Figured it would just carry over. Yeah, normally if somebody's backstage, at the bottom of the screen, it'll show a little red dot to indicate, hey, buddy, there's someone back here, because I can't see backstage. There it is. Should pop up. Try again. Stream. There we
Hey,
go.
look who it is. It's Paulie. No, really, he's Captain America on July 4th, America's birthday. Happy 4th of July, you motherfuckers. What's up?
What's up, Captain America?
No, well, it's actually Captain Portugal, but, since I'm living inside the 50 states parameter, it's Captain America.
Keep it PC. Right on.
I hope everybody's having a good 4th, man. It's good to see y'all.
Good to see you, man.
Well, you guys can actually see me now because I figured out the problem with the camera. Not that you wanted to see all this ugliness, but surprise, you got it.
Where?
Right here.
Oh. I think I saw something when you lit your cigarette, but
Yeah, I know. A flash in the pan. That's all I'm ever going to be in history. Just a flash in the pan, Mogs. Maybe some bacon fat catching on fire.
Oh, bacon fat.
Dude, I am actually so surprised that Blockbeard gave me the keys to the beach bungalow, and he's like, here you go. And dude gets lost in the Bermuda Triangle, crashes his boat drunk, and now he's sitting at the sandbar and ain't making it back here. So I guess I'm a squatter.
Okay.
The bastard could have been nice enough to leave a full rum barrel here, but he didn't. Guess he took it with him sailing.
I floated back out on it.
What, he didn't? That's his life preserver. Yar, that's how pirates swim, buddy.
Patrick Vaughn, how you been, man?
Hi, Patrick. Happy 4th of July, buddy.
Well, what is this? Ishtal Fakes Tracks? Ishtal.
I don't know. I'm good at faking a lot of shit. Tracks ain't one of them. There's an old saying in the business, fake it till you make it, right?
Right.
So, yeah, making tracks ain't one of them. Making an ass of myself, I can definitely accomplish that. And there's a few other things.
James Fritz just says Ishtal is getting a TV show.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
I used to watch. Then just something changed in him, and I was like, nope, I'm done.
Hopefully he's going to give Sasquatch Sam some kickback and maybe like a 1% royalty or something, because he was sitting up in a tree trying to impersonate him. So there's got to be something for that, right?
Oh, that's why. Mr. Lee says, can we get Steve Ishtal on instead?
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Lee,
Steve's busy tonight.
Yeah, he's kind of busy signing contracts and being a superstar. So,
That's just silly.
Yeah, so cue the music, Cypress Hill. So you want to be a Sasquatch superstar? That's what you are?
Yeah, he'll end up on Discovery or Travel Channel, one of those two channels.
Yeah. And not for nothing, not discrediting Cliff or anybody that was on that panel, except for Money Taker, because we know what he's all about. I mean, that was kind of faked just to get just get people to watch.
Yeah, no shit.
Producer, not that.
A network was involved. That's why it was all bullshit.
Of course it was. It's like, hey, listen, people.
Like when they did it, the town halls were fine. They'd have the town meetings, and people would give their experiences. That was good. The rest of it, you got to see some different places, but their methods and shit, I think, were just ridiculous because of the whole camera crew and
Dude, how are you going to find a Sasquatch stumbling on in the woods with a bunch of people with cameras, and you got a whole production van that shows up, 18-wheelers show up, right? And Sasquatch is like, I'm the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Not today.
Yeah, dude. You thought you see shit every time that they show a black screen and they said, what's going to happen? And they go to commercial. Guess what? You come back, and every time you come back, you're going to see shit.
There was one show where they panned across water and they saw this shadow. And I watched it. I'm like, it's like this, the light was in front of like a branch, it seemed to me, that cast the shadow, but they made a whole other show about it. saying, "Oh, it was a mysterious figure walking across, a shadow figure walking across." I'm like,
It was
wow.
a shadow. It was a shadow person pretending to be Jesus, and we
That,
didn't get him in
that wasn't
4K,
even,
so
no,
you can't
that
see
was
it.
the
You
other
know, I
guy.
mean, come on, man,
That
bullshit.
was it wasn't Cliff and those guys. It was Russell Accord and those people.
Yeah, so that's even worse. That's the fucking phonies being the phony. Yeah, look, it's a Sasquatch. No, it's not. I mean, come on, dude. At some point in time, there's going to be some relevancy to this, and it's going to kind of come to fruition. And all of a sudden, it's going to be like, yeah, this shit's real, right? But you know what? It's going to be on their schedule and when the hell you want it. It ain't going to be an eyeball blinking in the bush. It ain't going to be a shadow. It ain't going to be any of that stuff. You know what I mean? It's just some hairy ass guy with a fucking long schlong pissing in the woods and goes, "How do you like me now?" You know, usually Toby Keith playing in the background. "How do you like me now?"
Where the hell is my answer?
I mean, for those who believe, Russ, isn't it safe to say that, we're pretty confident that this phenomena is real?
Yeah.
And for those who don't, you can keep blowing smoke up people's asses like their chimneys, and you know what I mean? Just throw some more wood on the fire and make some s'mores and whatever the hell you do. But I mean, at some point in time, it's going to come to a head where, the truth is going to come out. You know what I mean? And again, I will pose the question: are we ready for this shit? Just like aliens, are you ready for that? Are you ready for UFOs? Are you gonna lose your shit and find out the government's embedding them for years and years and years? I mean, come on.
I'm ready for all of it.
Oh, me too. But I'm just saying, there has to be a level of perception where you can say, okay, so they were kind of shading, they were completely
We
leading you
lost
off
him.
course. That's all right.
What
I'm still.
happened?
I'm like herpes. I ain't going nowhere, dude. You stuck with me for a few minutes.
Talk shit and they cut you off.
That's it, dude. I don't care. Really, really, man. I mean, at some point in time, the truth has to come out. When and where that is, none of us are going to put a date or a time on that because, it's just like making a baby. You know what I mean? The baby's supposed to come out in 9 months. Sometimes he stays in the womb for 3 more days. And mama's like, "Get the hell out my body."
Donald says Expedition Bigfoot filming it at a resort so far out in the woods. I don't know. It's the one thing I liked about it was where they were filming. I don't know about any resorts. They were in some remote shit, and their methods. And like I was digging it at first, and then that just kind of something about that show turned.
All right, so when reality turns the page and shows up, they're gonna be, "Welcome to Club Bigfoot." Boom, boom, boom. There's gonna be bass pumping. There's gonna be glow sticks. It's gonna be like a rave, dude. And Bigfoot comes out of the woods. Come on, dude. I mean, how much do they really have to hype that shit up? Again, like I said, those who believe or those who have experienced know the real deal. I mean,
But
how
the
can you
good
fluff
thing.
that into the real world? How can you just fake it?
No, but the good thing that comes out of all of that is that it keeps Bigfoot kind of in the forefront. It's not so much an unheard of, creature. It's now, it's on, no matter where you go, you're seeing it. I go anytime, almost every day I see a Bigfoot sticker somewhere, in a car or whatever. And a lot more people believe or are a little more familiar with it because of these shows. So
Agreed. It's gaining relevancy, but it doesn't need to gain relevancy when it's truly relevant. It's for all those that have misled and said, "Nah, that could never happen." How the hell's a 9, 10 foot Sasquatch run around? Doesn't even go to the supermarket. Like I said, how's it? He doesn't even use a bathroom. Man, you could smell that dude a mile away.
and that's something that it's funny because something my roommate had said when he had his experience in Arizona. He had believed in these things for 10 years, but then when he finally saw what he saw, his question to me was, how the fuck are these things just running around out there running around? I said, that's what they do, man.
I'm gonna tell you what, Eric Clapton
Dude, how could you ask that? I mean,
You
you've
saw
been in
it.
this for 10 years. He goes, yeah, but I guess I really didn't believe.
Well, then, I mean, Eric Clapton recorded the tune Tulsa Time, right? I guess they're living on Bigfoot time. Living on Bigfoot time. Dude, it is what it is, man.
Jamie, if you're leaving us, night fella. Jamie, you out?
Good night, Jamie, if you're leaving. I hope it's not on account of me. But,
Oh, right on. Somebody is backstage.
There you go.
Wait, just went away. Damn it.
I think it was Jay. His recliner got in the way
You
of
have
the
to
signal.
forgive me if I leave you backstage. Don't give up hope because I'm on my phone, so I don't. It shows a little red dot that says someone's backstage. And if I'm looking at chat and talking to Paulie, I miss it. So I apologize.
So, Russ, let me pose this question. If all of this stuff explodes like a volcano that's been waiting to erupt for years, and it comes to the forefront and there's video evidence and then now it's sitting there right in your lap, what the fuck do we do with it? What do you do with it at this point?
You just keep going on like you've been going on. I mean,
I would
why
think
does that little bit of information change anything as
it
far as
doesn't. I guess that's
for
kind of my
us? I
overall
mean,
point.
yeah, we already expect it, but I mean, people might lose their shit and be like, "I'm never going camping again. I'm not going in the woods. I'm giving up hunting. Until I see it, I ain't giving up shit."
Right. But again, I will play devil's advocate and say if it was that traumatic for you and you give up all that, I get it. I mean, if it scared the crap out of you, it scared the crap out of you. No two ways about it. But then again, there's going to be the people that will be like, "Oh yeah, I want to see one of these things." Be careful what you wish for, right? Don't step into their world and try to be a cowboy when you showed up at like a clown, a circus. Yeah, all right, yeah, great, yeah. Everybody's wearing makeup.
Jay says, "I agree, brother. It's getting more relevant, but still, 80% of population still think we're freaking nuts." You know what? I talked to a guy today. I was sitting in my truck cooling down, and I ran into this guy. I saw him coming up the dock. He was carrying a camera. His phone was on a selfie stick, and then there was an external mic, and I thought that was cool. The mic was like almost $250. But I happened to mention that I had a YouTube channel, and he shook my hand. He goes, "Oh yeah, so do I, man." And we talked, and I told him about mine. He's like, "Oh wow, man." He goes, "I've been thinking about. I want to get into Bigfoot." So I gave him my card.
Dude, you got a card?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! You gotta mail me one. I want a WTF fucking Bigfoot fucking investigating card, dude. Authenticated.
Stevie had him made up for Christmas, and I got him like I don't know, months later.
Dude, that's awesome, man. No shit. Look at you, high class, first in line. That's right. Here's my card, baby.
No, you know what? It's because I went to the first Bigfoot conference I went to in Florida. That people were handing out their cards, and I'm like, I don't have a card. I mean,
dude, you should just hand out bandanas, dude. I swear to God, you should just hand out bandanas. Here's my card, dude. It's a bandana.
I did that
I know.
too.
Nobody else does this. It's me. I'm original.
No, I did hand out bandanas. Friggin' the camping trip in Tennessee with Squatch Cowboy, and I gave anybody a bandana if wanted one.
So, Squatch and Cowboy, Joe, I love you, dude. You should hand out cowboy hats. Dude, keep it rolling, man. Shit.
No, it was weird because I'm giving bandanas away, and people are like, Joe's over there selling T-shirts. I'm like, huh.
Well, if you buy a T-shirt, I'll give you a hat. God bless him, dude. It's all good. You know what? As long as you don't profit on exposing what it is and you're promoting your brand because you do what you do and you do the time and you put the work out there, you deserve to make a little bit of money, man. For real. It's called entrepreneurship. That's what people do. You know what I mean?
Sure, I'm not opposed, but if you're selling something, it's one thing.
Yes.
But if you're asking for handouts,
no, unless it's benefiting research that has fucking transparency and says, listen, all the money donated, I spent it on this, and this. And you can show that, people have no bitch, man. You can say, I spent the money on this, and I show it to and use it when I do my research. All good. Asking for a handout for profit, bogus.
Yeah, no, but there are people out there that rely. I like their hand is out a lot. You know, it's like it's a con to them. It's or whatever.
Yeah, but dude, where the con men end up? You know what I mean? They end up with no friends and they end up broke. I mean, if you're doing legitimate work and you're putting the time in, like I said, and you show transparency, no one can ever say anything because the money you get buying you equipment to try to find something that you're probably never going to find. But if you're lucky enough to, God bless you, man. At least you're showing the people that give you money where the hell it went. It's like the IRS, dude. You pay taxes. You know what I mean? You work, they take your money.
I don't think that somebody's book should be open to the public. I mean, if you're honest enough, you know, like I did a raffle, you know, but that was to get my ass out to Florida the first time and out to the 168.
Right, but something couldn't like a GoFundMe. Listen, you know what I mean? I'm doing other stuff that doesn't allow me to work because I'm doing this, and I'm proving to you when I do my channel that this is what I'm dedicating my time to. That's authentic, bro. You know what I mean? Just to
Sure.
I mean, I may think about this differently. I mean, I'm looking at it strictly as dollars and cents and proving the fact that the money that was given is being used for what you said. Some people will say they want to take your money and then, they're at the casino gambling or, they're doing this, doing that. Yeah.
They're paying their rent. They're living off of your generosity.
Yeah, and that's not if that's the case, get a fucking job, you shit bum, and pay your own bills. And if you want to do this as on the side, then ask for money and do what you say you're going to do with that cash. That's all.
People are opportunists and don't care. They're just greedy. They don't want to work. They don't want to. People want to make money the easy way, and if it's conning people or, putting their hand out, it's online panhandling.
Yeah, so you're not standing on a corner with a cardboard sign that says "I have 5 kids" and you're wearing a brand new pair of shoes. Help me feed my family. You know what I mean? And, you're going to buying scratch tickets and booze on your ride home. It's the same shit, dude. Not saying everyone out there.
I get it. Hey, I'm not. If you're that desperate, you do what you got to do. But if you're lazy,
yeah, then just say I'm lazy and don't want to work. Help me fucking live through life free. I would respect that more than you out there blowing smoke up my ass. That's just my opinion, and I'm not trying to make enemies. I'm just saying it's my personal opinion. It reflects on no one else but myself.
So Patrick says, I'm $30K and 10,000 hours into research just to know. And well, the thing about 10,000 hours that like Arizona Squatch Kevin Keene says, and he's going for he wants the 10,000 hours doing the research because I guess there's a standard or if you put 10,000 hours into one thing,
it should be successful.
You're considered
legit.
Or I don't know if not an expert because no one's an expert in this subject, but
no, never will be.
Legit, yes. There's a. I don't want to say you're professional, but that's like the pinnacle mark is 10,000 hours to really get recognized. To say I know my shit.
And no one can question that after that. And Patrick, I must say, I don't really know you too well, but you saying that, and I believe you probably put them 10,000 hours and that money into it. For that, I commend you. That's legit research, man. You're going out there and putting your time in and the dough. So for that, you get a kudos and way to go. Keep going. I hope something for all your efforts comes through. You know what I mean? And you get some good stuff. But I also know that you enjoy being in the outdoors. So even if the money is not, important, You're getting to do something you love. So again, it's a win-win for you, and I think that's awesome.
Right on. All right, who did I miss? Grasshopper, what's going on? Vase of Flowers, good to see you. Yeah, no, I think that shows dedication.
Absolutely.
That's a lot
Absolutely,
of
Russ.
fucking hours, dude.
Oh, dude, that's a lot of time. That's like swinging a golf club 10,000 times and still shanking it in the woods. Apparently, you need to seek the help of a professional at this point because golf balls are expensive. You know what I mean? It costs a lot of money.
Grasshopper said, "Evening, all you yous, crypto weirdos. I forgot what day it was. It's all good.
That
Hey,
sounds like Jersey slang right there. Hey, how you's doing?
Yous.
How you do? How
The
you's
two
doing?
dudes.
2 youths.
Who's it?
Who's better than Joe Pesci, huh? Sell that like he made it.
He what did you say?
I said, who's better than Joe Pesci? Sold it like he made it.
I worked with this guy Rocco. His name was Rick, but I knew him as Rocco. I don't even remember what it was, 96. But anyway, him and Pesci grew up together.
Oh,
They were
no way.
they were
Cool.
oh
Cool.
no, yeah. They were best men at each other's weddings. And then when Joe hit it, when he got big, he kind of forgot where he came from. He doesn't, he lost contact with them, and I just thought that was sad.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that like the standard for somebody who's nobody? When you make it, right? You never forget where you came from, man. Never, ever, ever.
Yeah,
Those are your roots, Rush. You can never fucking shed them, dude. Where you're from is where you're from. Good,
absolutely.
bad, indifferent, doesn't really matter. You come from a shitty neighborhood, you come from money. Where you came from is where you came from.
Yeah, but money does that to people. They go forward and don't look back, and when you leave people behind, that's sad.
No, man. Think about the years you forge a friendship with someone. You got time invested in that relationship. You know what I mean? That's
Sure.
important shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It isn't about dollar signs. That's about human interaction. You live, you laugh, you cry together, man. You can't put a price tag on that, no matter how, no matter how successful you get. You can't forget the shitty years, the lean years, because if you didn't experience them, you wouldn't be where you're at.
Tina G, happy 4th. No, you're right. But human nature, I guess.
Yeah, I know, but listen, man, it's getting late here, and I gotta shut down the bungalow because Mama's gonna get mad, the warden's gonna show up, and my neighbors are gonna be pissed. But I appreciate you giving me the time. I appreciate everybody in chat. You
You
keep
gotta
supporting
stop
the
dating
show.
wardens.
Yeah, they keep hitting the like button, keep showing up, keep supporting the family, man. Happy 4th of July. I love you all. And if I was little Rob, you'd know what I'd say. See ya.
Right on, Paulie. Good to see you, man. Be safe out there. Who else? Raptor Crazy, what's up? Just now got the update Mobs was on. It's all good. You're here. Randy says, almost hit myself in the leg lighting off those ground zingers. Careful. So yeah, guys, I think I don't know if anybody else is posting a link in chat. I'm assuming. So if anybody wants to pop on, feel free. And again, I'll keep an eye out for the guests. The little red button. But I don't pay attention to it. If I was on my laptop, which hopefully by Thursday will be good to go. Hopefully by tomorrow night I'll have it. But it's different, you know, having my external camera and the whole system. Just, you know, but, hey, we're here though. Yeah, where is Miss Dill? So, oh, she doesn't celebrate the 4th. Although, yes, was it yesterday? I think the 3rd was Canada Day. I think so. Happy Canada Day. Or related. Mogs put out a spread in the parking lot. I couldn't even barbecue today because I forgot to get propane. You know, the cylinders, the little ones, because for my grill. I didn't want to cook in the kitchen because it's so hot that I didn't want to add that extra heat. We're trying to cool this place off. But I think I'm gonna have to give in, and as soon as this show's over, we're gonna fry up some burgers and fries. So don't snack too much. I hear
Know what you're talking about.
it's like, what the hell? Funyuns. Good night, Paulie. Thanks again, man. Mr. Lee says no pizza for you tonight. And that was so cool, man. Jay, again, thank you. That was unexpected. Jay had a pizza delivered the other night. Mr. Lee was in all his glory. Christy Sai. What's up, girl? How you been? Happy 4th to you as well. What else we got here? Cat. Miss Dill was lurking. She's like, I'm keeping an eye on you. Was that Monsters Inc? Still watching. Whatever. Miss Dill, you've been missed. Because you got bad aim. All right. Let me copy. Post the link again. All right, link is in chat. Getting more and more used to using the phone. Don't want to, but faster. Where I'm like, what is this? What is this button do? Wow, there's 51 watching, guys. Welcome. I'm thrilled to see everybody here. Hope you're having a great 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. If anybody wants to pop on, you got to be in chat. You can click on the link. Come join me. Come hang out. Say hi. Say happy 4th. Whatever. Something you want to talk about, feel free. Bring it. Bring it. We are in a Bigfoot community, but we talk about everything. I'm sure before we still got an hour left, we'll talk about fishing at some point.
Well, Val said she went fishing today.
Oh, really?
And I said, Val, still a great day.
Oh yeah. It's not catching the fish that makes it. That's a bonus. It's just being out there trying and enjoying the outdoors and the water and going through the motions. You know, catch something that's even better. You know, unfortunately, right outside my door, it's too shallow. I mean, and it's weedy. And there's gators. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, it's weird to see these baby gators just hanging out. I threw some dog food out there, like hard food I track some fish. And next thing I know, there's a gator eating the dog food. There's turtles eating the dog food. I'm like, because I want to put a fish trap out for bait fish, and I could see the gators and the turtles just destroying it because I'm building it myself. So yeah, I'm cheap like that. These things are fucking expensive. I bought some hardware cloth and some wire, and I can make one no problem. But I can see that the gators might like destroy it, trying to get to the dog food inside. I just wanted to see if the fish would eat the dog food. I didn't expect the whole ecosystem to be like chowing down on kibble. Damn, Raptor.
Right?
Shit. I went fishing last weekend at a farm pond, about 2 acres, caught two 10-pound bass. Biggest one ever caught was about 6-pound largemouth. My record, or my PB, my personal best, is like 4.5 pounds. 9-pounders have been caught 200 yards behind me. So I will be getting, we have livers for catfishing we haven't used yet. Hopefully they're still good. But they might not be. I don't know. Livers are weird. They get once they get a little old, but they haven't been open. So.
No, that's what I'm saying. They've been in the refrigerator.
Because I want to go catfishing, so there's a wall that we can fish off of just 200 yards from here, 100 yards from here. I just don't know the depth of the water, but we can try. Well, we will try. Whether or not it's tonight, I don't know, but I don't think I work tomorrow, so I don't have any reservations, and I need a break. It's too damn hot. I might go in and just clean the boats for a little bit, but Hilton says they have bigger bass than that down there. Oh no, there's big bass here. This whole chain of lakes, including Lake Eustis, is a destination bass fishing lake. People come from all over to fish these lakes. Pro bass tournaments, yeah. Yeah, I stayed at a hotel one night a couple weeks ago because I didn't want to have to travel back and forth. It was on a weekend, so I stayed one night. And there were bass boats everywhere in the parking lot. They had a junior tournament. The kids, I don't know how old, what the age group was, but it was cool, Got to talk to a few of them, But it's good to see young people fishing. Take your put your phone down and, get outside. Get away from your computer, your television, whatever, and go outside. So see young people fishing, I love it. Two 10-pounders put up more of a fight than the 6-pounder. Well, I believe it. The day I got the 4.5-pounder, I don't know if I caught the same fish twice.
I don't think you did.
But back-to-back casts.
I swear I don't.
4.5-pounders, 2 of them. Back-to-back, it was the most bizarre thing. I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't it? Exactly the same weight. But Steve thinks that one was longer than the other. It was just weird, but that was cool. But still, personal best is 4.5 pounds. Miss Dill says, throw a firecracker at Mogs. Click on the link. Thank you, Miss Dill. The sound is weird. Okay, what did I miss? Where's my? I haven't used a spotlight yet on the water, but gators show up like their eyes. You get the eye shine. So I'm sure I could take you outside right now with my spotlight, and we could probably see some gators. At least one, two. I'm not guaranteeing it, but yeah, they're right outside the door, dude. They're right there.
I said that one sat with me this morning while I was drinking my coffee. Right behind me.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Now I'm not saying I wasn't feeding the gator. The gator didn't eat what I fed the fish. So you're not allowed to feed gators and what's the word? Molest?
Yeah.
Don't molest the gators. There's actually parks with those signs. Don't molest the gators. Okay. No threat of that.
Report any. That's what the one sign says at the
I
campground.
don't know if it said that.
It did. I have a picture of it.
I took a picture too, but I don't think it said report any molestation.
But no, that was just one of the words listed.
Gators are going to counseling.
24-hour hotline.
Wow. Vaza Flower says, I'm rubbish at fishing. I don't have the patience required. Another glaring failure of my supposed manhood. But fishing is miles away from where I live. That's why I chose to, wherever I live, I have to be around water. I know it's not stupid. It's just the way it is. And, since I moved in, I haven't fished yet. I mean, I threw a frog out there a few times, but no, it would just been busy. Yeah. Trying to get settled in. Once we settle and, we'll both be out there slamming them.
Oh,
Jamie says Dill lives so close to Buffalo she can watch their fireworks. Right on. Yeah, if you're anywhere near the border, you'll hear them. Yes, I'm smoking in my place. I don't do it normally, but it's my place. You guys hear that? Yeah. You can feel it. It's weird. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up. Yeah, Brandy says it's your place. Do what you want. I've always been an outside smoker. Just always. I was going to do the show outside, but that changed because it would have been way too noisy out. I got away from smoking inside, but I don't. One or two cigarettes here and there isn't going to destroy my house because I'm still going to be an outside smoker. But it's, because some I've seen houses where smokers and it just discolors the walls and I can't deal with that. So Brandy says there's a skunk in my yard. Don't pet it. Raptor, I am dead center in the middle. I'm an hour and a half from Crystal River, which is on the Gulf, or an hour and 8 minutes away from Daytona Beach, which is on the Atlantic side. I'm right in the middle. I'm in Lake County, right on one of the lakes. The backyard is, lake. I feel like I stepped in shit when I, finding this place. Like, meaning lucky. It still hasn't sunk in. It's mine, Yeah. Miss Dill says, Jamie Cartero, you are correct. I also hear fireworks every night in the summer at 10 p.m. from Niagara Falls. Really? They do fireworks every night at Niagara Falls? Why? Charge an admission? Does Disney own it?
They do a light show on the falls at night during the summer.
On the what? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. A light show. Sonic, G. Fritz.
It's not like
Lake City Flotilla 20 years ago. I did this Sykes building there, and I don't know if I spelled it right. Yeah, I don't know all the little towns around here. I just
Panhandle.
oh, is it?
More towards
I just go to and from work, and it's 10 minutes away, so it's awesome. Haven't ventured out to really explore. I got to get my kayaks up here. They're still at Richie's with my pop-up. I'm still looking for a place to put my pop-up. I want to get my kayaks up here.
Yeah.
He's like, yes. Just filmed my. Brandy says, just film my groundhog rubbing on my tree in the back. Pet or just hanging out with the skunk? I don't know. I've seen some weird videos with odd animals hanging out, like a fox and something else. It might have been a skunk or a raccoon or something. And it was in the wild. It wasn't like somebody filmed it. It was on a game cam. It wasn't like somebody filmed it in their yard or it was their pets or something.
Instead of the dang zoo over here.
Never saw a badger. I don't know that I'd want to see a badger. They can be vicious. Like, I mean, I worry about pigs down here, gators and people, snakes. I don't worry too much about the snakes. I was on the boat the other day. I was cleaning one of our bay boats, or it's our only bay boat. And I moved something, and I looked down, and there's a snake in the boat at my feet. I'm like, whoa! And it went through the scuppered hole, it's just a drain hole, and stuck its head outside the boat. And I took a picture from the dock of this snake sticking its head out of the hole. It was just like a garter snake or whatever. I picked it up and put it on the dock. I think it's probably, I don't know where it is. Like it went into some electrical cabinet, so I wasn't going to carry it all the way to the end of the dock and release it in the grass because I was lazy. It was too hot.
That's a long walk.
It is a long walk. It's a long dock.
It is.
And when it's 100 degrees, like I have a picture of the thermostat. Like
Completely in the sun.
it was 100 degrees today, legit. Not real feel, whatever in the shade. It was 100 degrees. The real feel bullshit was like 112 or some shit. Mr. Lee says, I saw a black adder in the woods once. Massive. Scared shit out of me. I ran for my life. See, I don't have much experience with like cottonmouths and shit like that. I've seen one since I've been in Florida. And that was in Crystal River. I know they're here. I mean, there's even where I work, there's a sign next to the marina on the beach that says warning gators and snakes. Usually it's one or the other. I haven't, it was the first time I saw a warning snake sign. Northwoods Cryptid said, some creature encounters are worse than others. The worst I have ever had was with my ex. Sorry, I have to lean in and read because I think I can. You know what, Patrick? That's interesting. He goes running through McDonald's to get dinner. There's a shoe, one shoe in the drive-thru. What the fuck causes that? How does one live their life for that to happen? I could go to the marina right now, and in the weeds, there's probably two shoes different. One's like a kid's shoe, another one's an adult shoe. And I was like, what? How did somebody lose a shoe? But I did that once. I was swimming. I had a pair of Vans on. I was like 18, 19. I was swimming in the Delaware River, and sure as shit, I lost a shoe. I swam after it, just had it breach, missed it, but it happens. I think I had brought more. I had another pair with me because we were camping, and yeah, I was wearing checkerboard Vans, black and white. Again, if I miss you backstage, hang out. You know, I'm every time I look, I'm like, shit, did I miss somebody? But
That's what said Jay loses shoes.
yeah, in the old place, and actually the split wasn't even in his place; it was at his buddy's place, wasn't it? Down in where he was staying. But yeah, now his feet would hit both walls, so he's not gonna lose his shoe. Mr. Lee says, I find odd shoes in the woods all the time. Makes you wonder. It does. I mean, it's not like it, like, well, with me, it did fall off my foot. You know, I was swimming in a river, but in the woods, step out of it. I mean,
So this is gaming leftover shoes from the ceiling fan as trophy.
throws them. Well, it's hard to throw just one shoe over the power line. So Jill says, I heard of putting a Ziploc bag full of ice and hang it on the front of your fan for poor man air conditioning. Couldn't hurt. Well, you can make like a small portable AC like unit like that with a 5-gallon bucket and a fan and ice. But yeah, that's a good idea. Oh man, my stomach's going. I ate what did I have today? I had a sandwich. I ate one of those sandwiches. I couldn't eat anything else. It was friggin' hot. It's the one thing I like to eat. You know, I like food, but in the heat, I'm just like, I eat a little bit. I'm like, I can't eat this. But then it gets to this point where my stomach's growling. I'm like, burgers. Definitely gonna fry some burgers. Patrick says I've lost a sock or two in the woods before. I just couldn't imagine a shoe. You got to get past the shoe to get to the sock. Yeah. No, I can see that. You take your shoes and socks off or whatever, go in the water, or but how you know where he lives a sock. Wherever you go, there you are. Click that link. Come hang out for a little bit. We have we got 30 minutes left. So I've aggressively smoked this joint to a point where the roach has dissolved. That's what it does. I get to the point where I can't hold it any longer because I'm burning my fingers. Hmm.
Yeah. And it said about lids and socks. This is, that's where the lids are. Lids, you
Oh yeah. I thought the socks was
know, socks,
teleported from the dryer somewhere.
socks and lids, they live together.
Donald says, I wonder what was going on that you lose a sock. Old Spirit Art, welcome. Good to see you. Happy 4th.
Good night, Jay. Happy 4th of July.
Good night, Jay. We gotta get together now, you know. Wait, I think I'm off tomorrow. Let's do something tomorrow. Get in touch, dude. Stevie's off too, so we got a day to, we got time. Hook up. Michael Haywood, where you been?
I was getting ready to ask where's Michael.
Well, Michael's usually here like hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the first holiday in the new place. It's true. I mean, we were talking about that because for the past 3 years, no, we've done it twice. for Thanksgiving we would go down to we'd go camping. Same place where we did the 168, Bigfoot Odyssey. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? I have a kitchen now. Let's make Thanksgiving here. I love to cook, and the 2 times we were there, we didn't have turkey. We didn't have, we had steak the one night. The one Thanksgiving. Was it? Yeah. We traded the fowl for the hoof. I mean, it was good. But I want to do a traditional. Maybe I said I wanted to. Maybe I'll do something. I don't know. I think we're gonna do Thanksgiving here. Mr. Haywood, I was hoping to get a boat together for walleye for next year. I'd like to get you up here to kill them with the banjo minnow. I bet it's caught some fish. I didn't have the banjo minnow. I had the flying lure. And I caught one fish on a flying lure. It was a crappie. And I still have some. I have a lot of fishing gear. We gotta start using it.
Yes.
Throw a firecracker at modes. Click that link. Come hang out for a little while longer. Like I said, we have about 30 minutes left. It's kind of quieted down out there. Dead crow. Mr. Lee says, I went to pick up a dead crow on the lawn yesterday morning and it's still alive. Just stunned, I guess. Scared the shit out of me. Everything scares the shit out of you. That's twice tonight. I think I spoke too soon. So it got quiet. Now just mortars are coming in. Yeah. What else? So yeah, we also got to figure out how to get Stevie back on because she's all like, come on, there's going to be an echo, and she's probably right, but
There will be.
no, once I get once the internet's on and I got to figure out where I'm going to put my studio. What wall I'm going to use.
With my phone, it would be an echo with the laptop.
We just can't do it in the same room. Like we couldn't be in the same room because it will pick up. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I can't wait to get the internet because I don't like them. The phone is really inconvenient to do a show on. I mean, a lot of people do it, but I guess I spoiled myself with the laptop. Stevie can sign on and mute. We can hear her. Right? Just talk through one mic. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Like even sitting at the table, if you're muted,
Right.
You're coming through my microphone. Good idea. Thank you. No, that sounds like it would work. Because if she's muted and she'll still have the camera, but everything's coming through one microphone.
Yes, lots of ideas.
Oh, you came up with a good one. I don't know if that happens often. Because I come up with a lot of bad ideas. I've had some good ones though. Hush, how are you? Good to see you. Try to see who I missed. I gotta start like tanning or something. Like my eyelids are so pale. I have glasses on all the time. That's why I said last week I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Jill said, why don't you just sit beside each other?
We could do that, but there's got to be it's got to be enough room. The camera's got to be far enough away to pick both of us up. That's why it's usually it's easier when there's two cameras, you know, two. Yeah, we can do that. We'll So I hope everybody had a wonderful Fourth, good Independence Day. Hope you barbecued and ate some good food, enjoyed some fireworks. I know when I'm done, we're eating. I don't like eating so late, but I kind of napped for 2 hours. So I woke up and it was a little after 8. I was like, oh shit, I got a show to do. So I was all like groggy. And first when I signed on, I forget who it was. Shit, first one that was Helton. He said, Helton, that's how you pronounce it. He said, wake up, Mogs. And I said, how did you know I was half asleep? First one to comment. That was the comment, was wake up, Mogs. Breeze, how's it going? I see him as he's saying goodnight. How didn't I see him earlier? Yeah, that's what we'll do, Graz. If she signs in and just uses her cam on her phone while muted, sitting by you. Yeah. We'll just share the mic. Every time I scroll up, it like disappears and then comes back. Tom Cruise says, Born on the 4th of July was a fantastic movie. Just saying.
Independence Day wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, but Will Smith isn't in chat, so.
I was just thinking of movies with the name.
Independence Day was a great movie. I've seen that a whole shit bunch of times. I like that movie. I didn't hear no fat woman. It's when they're about to nuke the spaceship. Elton said, "Good guess on my part." It was, dude. It was weird. I was like, I looked at it. I was like, well, he saw my comment. I was like, how did you know I was half asleep? Because I was like, I don't want to do this. I was just kind of cranky. I just wanted to go back to sleep. But then I'd be up at 3 in the morning, wide awake. So, all right. So no one's backstage, but the link is there. Miss Dell, thank you so much for posting that link. Come on, throw a firecracker at Mogs. Bring it. Nothing bigger than an M80, though. Well, I see somebody showing up with like a quarter stick of dynamite. I ain't playing that game. All right. No, there's a Sonic around here, isn't there? Hey, Jay, have you found a Sonic? Oh, Jay's gone. Never mind. Remember. No, he needs his beauty rest. Should have went to sleep hours ago. We love you, Jay. We're just kidding. Lisa Marie, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Good to see you. Happy 4th. Still, backstage passes here. Click that link. Karen says, I'm sorry, I have stage fright. It's all good. So does Mr. Lee. Oh, but wait, he managed to come on. I'm not putting the pressure on you, Karen. It's all good. No, I give credit to anybody that comes on because it is nerve wracking. But what I have more trouble like calling like a call in line when you talk. I'd rather be live on camera than calling into a show. That's when I get weird. I'm like, no, I'm not used to that. Calling, call, daughter, water, coffee, get some coffee. Well, that's where I'm from, right? That's what I said earlier. Forget where you come from. Darren says, I've got to go sit with the dogs. Yeah, mine are under my feet. Where the other one is, though. Probably making a is she? Yeah. Making a mess somewhere. Oh. Vlad, you're here. Michael. Yeah, I'm tired. You know, I'm sitting here going, I want to go back to bed. That heat is just brutal. You don't realize, like, I didn't feel like this in Arizona. It's different heat, it's still hot, but this is just oppressive. With the humidity, I can't. I don't know. I'm having trouble dealing with it.
Sweat more.
Oh.
And you can't replenish quick enough.
I took this big ass thermos that Steve filled with water. I drank that whole thing. probably another half dozen bottles of water in 7 hours. And I'm still drinking water. That's all I'm drinking is water because I'm getting cramps at night in my legs. And I said earlier that was the weirdest thing is like one cramp in my left leg. It was like somebody grabbed my ankle and was holding it. That happened 2 nights in a row, and I was like, "What the hell, man? I've never had that happen." Usually it's a muscle, that just tightens up. This was like completely around my ankle, or just above my ankle, like somebody grabbed my leg. Weird. But I'm happy. I'm hurting, but I'm happy. I'm where I want to be. I'm happy that Stevie's here. My dogs are good. I'm happy. It's not a lot of people can say they're happy. Like I'm it's just weird. A lot has happened in the past couple of years. This is what it led up to, being here. Pretty stoked. I'm sorry, just battling. It's getting late, guys. We got about 10 minutes left, 15 minutes, 17, 13 minutes. Damn, swamps be muggy. Yeah, well, I live on water, and this whole area is just lakes and lakes and lakes. So, plus, Florida is basically a peninsula, water, surrounded by water, so muggy. I was surprised, like Nashville was muggy. I was like, why is it so muggy? It's just humid as balls. There's some other places I've been to I was surprised that they were so humid. I knew humidity from growing up on Jersey Shore, being a coastal, community. It's always humid. When I got to Nashville, I was like, why is it so fucking humid here? Bobby Ounce says, see you Thursday night. Have a wonderful week, everyone. God bless you all. Bobby, take care. Be safe. God bless you too. Thanks for hanging out. How's the Skeeters?
Haven't been terrible.
Yeah,
The first night. Very first night.
They haven't been terrible. It's kind of weird. Like down Crystal River, you get carried away. Here, on the water, it's not terrible. Like I haven't put on bug spray since I've been here. Yeah, there is a lot of, well, since the mosquitoes come from the water, there's a lot of fish out here, little minnows and stuff that eat the larvae. So it's not as bad as you think it would be. It hasn't been an issue.
Out the front door.
Jamie, what's going on? Who's your Squatch? Good to see you. What else we got here? Yeah, I'm kind of running out of steam, folks. I am. I'm just like now. I'm like over it. No offense, guys. I'm just tired. That's interesting. It still says Mogs had a friend from Australia that used to dampen their sheets to keep cool while sleeping. You may wake up with wrinkly skin, but you'll be chill. No, you know what? It's the same thing as like I walk in because I've been sweating my ass off and my shirt's all wet, and I walk into that cold environment and it's too much of a chill. No, I think I like the ice idea as long as the bag doesn't leak, because then the sheets will be wet or dampened. What the hell just happened? All the name, like I scroll up and everything disappeared. All the names popped up, but none of the comments. And then the comments just popped up. Vase of flowers. Take care. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh no, my Mose is hungry. Why am I referring to myself in the third person? I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. I should have had Stevie frying up bacon while we were waiting.
About it.
She said, I thought about it. Got a tomato. I've got onion, hamburger meat, the rolls, got the cheese. Yeah, what, provolone? Provolone tonight. Miss Dill, thank you. She said, go cool down. All right, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's 7 minutes left. It's close enough. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Really, I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. Tonight I'm just I prefer to hang out with people in person. So
Apple when
No.
it comes to hi.
those Floridians, no, I mean in person.
Well, I know.
Like, want to go meet Bobby and Breeze and go, go hang out, just grab lunch somewhere someday. Have a big old get together with Sandra Piper and, the Floridians and Jay and get Richie up here. It's amazing how many people are in Florida that hang out.
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm babbling. I feel like I'm cheating you out of 7 minutes, so I got it down to 6. But guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that like button below. If you're new, welcome, subscribe, hit that notification so you get notified every time we put out a new show or I put out shorts. Yeah. Also leave comments, guys. I love reading comments. On that note, thank you. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th, guys. God bless America. Right? And we'll see you Thursday. All right, guys. Peace and God bless.